3/4 acre, just getting a road in and snaking it around.
Well, am I hearing you say, we don't know if it's gonna work or not?
No, well, an entrance into this, for that parking lot, will be fine. I mean, you're only talking about 30 cars in
Well,
there.
what?
But we're adding another 48, because we actually we're talking about restriping here, so send another 48 out. DOT might have a question that close to Shive. Our concern was just getting the road through and getting over here.
Well, and I don't know anything about it, but talking about bringing them into that parking lot there, you would have no problems, I think that's what you said. Well, if they come in there, if you need more parking, I don't know if you can add some more parking there or not, I'm sure there's a little bit of room there somewhere. But if they still come in off Ivy Shive, they can still park down here in the flat, and that would still give you the pretty opening off of Charlotte. What I'm trying to do is open it up and beautify it on that end.
Hey Bobby, I think that's what
But
we're
it sounds to
saying.
me like it's almost not possible.
What this does allow us to do, unfortunately with it being in the floodplain and there being that drop coming in there, that piece of property that we purchased, and that was again why we recommended hiring a consultant, because we didn't have the expertise to be able to look and know this. But anyway, what it does, it limited us of bringing a drive in there.
Yeah,
In other
I
words,
understand.
but what it did allow us to do is gain access, because now there is a path that will park in this parking lot that we're adding, and John showed the path. There's going to be a pedestrian path that will bring them into the park.
Off of Charlotte.
Off of Charlotte Avenue. We will sign that, we will landscape that out there, and we will, in the splash pad, that's where we're projecting to put a splash pad, an additional shelter, and an additional restroom.
Well, that's fine.
And all that, and that does open that up to some degree, and it beautifies that area, which I think was the actual goal of what we want to do with that property as well. We just couldn't get where people could actually drive into the park from that location. So we will have pedestrian access from
And they
that
have to
park.
park in there too.
Yeah, so that will help.
Would they have some picnic shelters and some more grills?
Yes, ma'am.
When do you hope to start or do that?
Well, this next slide's when you're gonna probably spend, so go ahead. Nothing comes without a price tag.
Hold that answer, I didn't hear you.
It's not there. We'll walk through it.
Back away from the railroad tracks, correct?
Amphitheater is actually in the sort of the same
All right,
same
but-
area.
But didn't I see on the other
We
side,
just
there were,
slid it back a little bit.
not rides, but, always not, what do you call it? Kids, playground.
Well, we showed in that early scheme, we showed a little playground up here. We're not showing that in this final scheme.
All right, we're giving up those seats that are already there between the park and the railroad. They're already into that hill. And if you've got a concert and people are gonna be there, you're gonna have kids playing between yourself and the band in the shelter, in the amphitheater there.
And we're still gonna maintain, what we're doing in this plan is we're just improving that seating, and we're still maintaining that hill for a viewing hill just like it is now.
Yeah.
All he's looking to do is improve the amphitheater itself.
Put some type of covered structure
Well,
there.
did we not just say there was gonna be a playground between
No,
the seating and the
the
park?
we're not adding the playground at all in this plan. We're adding an outdoor fitness cluster along the greenway, in that yellow spot way down there in that
That's
corner.
fine.
Yeah,
Ms.
no
Tanya,
new playground.
Back to my question. When do you think, hope, or ever, whatever, when you
Before
might
he
start?
even, I'm gonna let him talk about the elements real quick, and then we're gonna
Well,
go into the cost. Now we're gonna
We've seen this slide several times already.
Yeah.
But we just put this in so you might particularly so you'd understand what a fitness station cluster was with the various pieces of equipment for different age groups. The intent would be that maybe some type of improved amphitheater structure there. Right now you don't have a cover, it's just kind of an open area, and you might set up something for a different band. But the idea would be to put, and this is the one at Stallings, Municipal Park in the back. And then, trying to improve our trails throughout there, and then some type of a water park. This is Stallings again, or that's Lineberger Park in Gastonia, splash pad. This is the higher end model of a bigger amphitheater that they have up at Village Park in Kannapolis. But so now you ready for
I'm
that?
ready. Hang on one second.
Okay.
Okay, we have no funding in current budget, nor did we request any funding for next year's budget for this project. We wanted to finish the master plan, and we wanted to figure out kind of what our cost estimates were.
Well, So you're gonna try to do all this? in one-
Absolutely
in
cannot.
One
do-
project?
Cannot.
Well,
When you're gonna see the price, we're gonna phase it in,
Yeah.
and we are gonna show you the cost estimate for phase one. But what was a little bit disappointing to me was that phase one basically encompassed almost the entire cost of the project, because a lot has to be done, any way we looked at it,
What
in
I'm-
phase one.
What I'm thinking, and I don't know how to do this, but what I'm thinking, why can't we go ahead at some point, whenever we can, and beautify and do the Charlotte Avenue, and come on in and add it as we go?
And we can't.
Let's go ahead and get our property pretty.
And what we're looking at doing is this would make, we think, a very lucrative part of the grant project. So what our goal was to get the cost estimate, to get the master plan done, because you get points for the master plan. Plus, we needed a master plan to see what we could actually do there, how we could meet DOT, you know, even though he hasn't heard back from that gentleman, we know there's a driveway there. We feel very, very confident in talking to Jim and looking at that, since there's a driveway there, that for the purposes of that parking lot, that's not gonna be a problem.
Well, that's what I think. You know, if we can take that property we've got at some point, and as soon as we could afford to do that, go ahead and do the entrance part. We can add to it as we go. Let's get the beauty part on the road, because if there's anything we need on Charlotte Avenue, it's something pretty.
The
That's what
only
we can do.
thing is to prep for this, and again, it's at council's discretion if they want to, you know, if you wanna allocate some funding for us to maybe do some preliminary landscaping, or get, you know, a parking lot there and a signage there, just to kind of do that, which would require the funding for that. But we really, really would like to try to go for a parking grant, to try to leverage some dollars to be able to accomplish the splash pad and some of those kind of things.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like that. I like all what you're talking about, and I don't mean, again, I say, I don't know a whole lot about it, but it seems to me like that it would be nice if we go ahead and utilize what we got. Make it look good for Charlotte Avenue, make the entrance pretty, put the sign up if that's what the council wants to do, and then add to that if we move, and add to it as soon as we can. I'm ready to do it in the morning, but I know we can't afford all that in the morning. I'm just saying we need to go ahead and get Charlotte Avenue, the beauty part of it, done.
And what this is today, what we're asking,
It won't be done in
council
3 years.
today is to actually adopt the master plan. No dollars, no phasing, you know, we're proposing, phase one there. That phasing could be broken into another phase. It might, we can come back to council saying, okay, maybe we can do a parking lot there, the signage, get the path from that
Yes.
parking lot
Make it pretty.
into the park. And then maybe we still hold off, and then we go back and we look at a park grant for the other, if council can afford to fund those elements. But we'd have to get some cost estimates on just those items.
As a first step, I'm gonna make a motion that we adopt the master plan for Tonawanda, Bell Tonawanda Park.
Second.
I have a motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, that passes very well. Very
Thank
good.
you guys so much.
Thank you very much for the presentation, it was really good, John.
You're very.
Good job, thank you, Tanya. Anything else? If not, we'll adjourn.
Mayor, you just need to reset so you can get.
Well, we'll recess instead of adjourn, and I'll call this thing off in the back.